some money, I gotta get me a bag, yeah, that's how I feel every day. Watch me go get it, I think it really is strange if you don't be feeling the same. Running it up, bitch, I be fucking it up, then run it up again. In love with them blues, I'm just trying to get rich, that's what it is. I've been broke before, never again, that's just common sense. Standing on business, I know I'ma go and get it, I don't care where money gets spent. Niggas be talking about killings, shit they ain't never did, just running they lips. Don't wanna deal with them, I'm off of my water, you know how I get. They won't tell you the truth, but bitch, I'ma step and go with my move, yeah. Don't wanna be involved if it don't involve me getting a new check. I'm in love with the money, I'm in love with the money, I'm in love with the money, in love with the money, I'm in love with the money, I'm in love with the money.
I've been ballin' like D-Rose, she a little bitch with my cheat code. Fuckin' off, she a free hoe, see my life's G in the green zone. I done came straight from rags to riches, turn that shit up with the baddest bitches. We in the club, throw the cash and get it. We get it back, they bad for business. They gon' think G.O.D. when we come and spray play, you ain't taming the flood. Blood in the water, my hands drippin', whole life, nigga gon' lay where he was. I just really wanna check, niggas gon' wreck, best how I play in the mud. I do really wanna step high in that wet, hit it, J out the buzz. Don't wanna talk on D&D, money bag, yo, no CMG. We finna blow like TNT, cash on a bit of the B&B.
What's good, fight fans? It's your boy Timmy's the Best, and I'm back with another episode of Punch Drunk 412. And we had a great series of fights last night, ending with a war as Romero gets knocked the fuck out and exposed for the bum that he truly is, and Sabastian against Pitbull Cruz, and we had a war between Sabastian Fundora and Tszyu. Now let's get into it. So, everybody and their mama seems to jump onto the Romero hype train because this dude seemed to be able to sell a fight. But in reality, his skills are amateur as fuck. And it was put on full display yesterday for us all to see. He barely survived the first round. He almost was knocked out in the first round. It seemed like he had sandbag in his shoes, because his whole body would wobble like a drunk person, but this motherfucker wouldn't fall. Like, you know how heroin addicts lean to the left, but them motherfuckers never seem to fall on the ground, man. That's how Rolly was looking, yo. He would get wobbled, but he would never touch the canvas. And he had all sorts of behind-the-scenes help going on in this fight. If you watch this fight, almost every time that he got put in a dangerous situation, they would bring in the doctor. They would stop the action in some way. You know what I mean? And I thought it was beautiful on Pitbull Cruz's part, who, by the way, needs to throw more jabs, yo. He only threw like 35 jabs, landed like 8, yo. He was just all hooks. He just straight come forward. It's a very exciting style, but it's detrimental when you're going up against a boxer. A boxer will have a field day with him. Like a skilled boxer like Shakur Stevenson or Devin Haney, they would have a field day with Pitbull Cruz. Like, I don't care what nobody say. He comes forward too much. I don't think he would know what to do if somebody actually backed Pitbull up. But congratulations to Pitbull Cruz, the new WBA super 140-pound champion. I ain't mad at nothing you seen. And now, after you just put on this performance yesterday against the bum Rolly Romero, I don't really give too much credit for beating somebody like Rolly Romero. He's a fucking bum, and we all know it. He's an amateur. He don't belong in these big fights anyway. He just got the gift of gab, and the gift of gab will get you to big places if you know how to use it right. That's all that happened for Rolly, nigga. But his skills didn't get him here. His mouth did. And you see what happened when your mouth gets you in situations against, you know, in situations where your fist can't back it up. Because yesterday he clearly couldn't back it up, because from the beginning of the round one, Pitbull was all over him like white on rice. So shout out to Pitbull Cruz. Great performance. Rolly, you're a fucking bum. I hope you get knocked to the bottom of the totem pole and don't fight another top fighter again. I don't want to watch you again. Only thing about you entertaining is the way you talk. Your fight, your boxing skills are fucking horrible. So shout out to Pitbull Cruz. I like to see what's going on with him in the future. Let me know in the comment section who you think Pitbull Cruz should fight next. But after that fight, we had us a war. We had us a war between the gigantic, unfair 6'7" or 6'9" Sabastian Fundora with the 80-inch arm reach at 154 pounds, which is completely unfair. My homie Tszyu, shout out to Heavy Bag Boxing, call him the cheat code. Yo, I swear to God, that's what he is, yo. It's really not fair. How do you get around an 80-inch reach? Seriously, he caused a lot of problems for Tszyu. It was a pretty even fight until about the third or fourth round, where at the end of the fight, Tszyu dove in, you know what I mean, to throw one of them looping right hands. He threw a lot of looping right hands. He dove in to throw a looping right hand, and the top of his head, the top of his forearm, the top of his forehead hit, top of his head hit Sabastian Fundora's elbow. And you already know when you get a head wound, all the capillaries at the top of your head, that shit's gonna bleed like crazy. So pretty much Tszyu's whole game plan went out the window. And he just started swinging for the fences and made it even more entertaining fight by abandoning his game plan like that. It made him susceptible to a lot of jabs. He was eating 5, 6, 7 jabs in a row. Seriously, just to land 1-2 punches. Now, that 1 or 2 punches was hard. But in the end, I can't feel no type of way about the victory. I think Sabastian Fundora completely dominated the second half of that fight. Once Tszyu was cut, he panicked and didn't really know how to weather the situation. He had a horrible cut, man. They could not stop that cut from bleeding every single round, no matter how much Vaseline they caked on it. Sebastian Fundora immediately punched off that Vaseline. It was back to leaking all in his face again. Great strategy, and that's what all boxers are trained to do. It was a brutal bloodbath out there, but it was a war. And some people can't stomach fights like that, but I really enjoyed it. So, and then in the end, we got a new unified 154-pound champion. So shout out to Sabastian Fundora. I'm very excited to see who you fight next. With Sabastian Fundora going to get Terrence Crawford next? Uh-oh. And then you see how they tried to pull that shit and bring Errol Spence into the ring. See, Fundora ruined the party yesterday. He came in and kicked the door in and fucked up all the plans, because the plan was for Tszyu to beat Fundora and then Errol Spence to somehow, even though after he just got completely dominated by Terrence Crawford, to jump the whole line, jump Terrence Crawford, everybody, and immediately get the Tszyu fight. How fucking fair is that? And that's the problem with boxing and the politics of boxing. And I hope that I'm very happy that Sabastian Fundora ruined the party. So shout out to the, well, they call it, I can't remember his goddamn nickname. So shout out to the Towering Phenom. That's what I'm going to call him, because it's not even fair that you fight at that in that division at the height that you are. Just how do you pick a sparring partner for somebody that big, man? It's just not fair. But, nigga, this is boxing, and you got to be able to weather the storm and rise to the occasion. And Tszyu did not rise to the occasion, and Sabastian Fundora did, and gave us a beautiful, lovely upset. I hope the whole country of Australia is crying like girls right now. I am laughing at all of y'all, because y'all put him up on this pedestal, and now y'all great white hope has lost. But that's all I got today. I'm Timmy's the best. This is Punch Drunk 412. I know it's been a while. I'm trying to get to that 1,000 subscribers, so let's get it. More coming soon.